present 15-minute musical. Tonight, Sean Connery stars as Alex Salmond in...
Licence to Kilmarnock. The name's Ond. Alex Salmond. Special Agent of Scottish Independence. My mission to rid my home country of the shackles of Her Majesty's Secret Service. Soon Scotland will be free again. For the first time since the Union Act of 17007. I mean 1707.
Scotland, I love you with your cairns and hill farmers. Looks even prettier from my home in the Bahamas. My heart is in Fountain Bridge, my soul is on call. Just prefer living in the Costa del Sol. So it's time to say goodbye. You'll miss me, I'm flattered, but I must return home and eat something battered. Well, you know I will come back to smell the pine and heather, and I'll grab a Big Mac, but only for the weather. This is quite a big deal for my happy returns. I love Scots poetry, but prefer the sun to Burns. And the moment we win independence, I'll endorse transforming Princes Street into a giant golf course. So I'm coming home to pursue the dream. I'm Special Agent Salmond and I'm swimming upstream. Well, you know, I will come back to Kilmarnock and Dumbarton, and I mustn't forget to pack my thermals decked in tartan. The harm is no more, sunshine no more, golf course no more, Roger no more. Well, you know I will come back. Victory will be famous. I'll get a statue with a plaque. The people will proclaim us. 'Cause I would walk 500 miles to get to Scotland. Well, I'd take my private jet.
Ond, do come in.
Q.
There's no need to be rude, old chap. Listen, Ond, if you're going to deliver independence, you'll need some help.
Ah, yes, wacky gadgets. This is always my favourite bit.
No point to them anymore. As soon as we invent something, Apple brings out an update. No, you must go to the House of Commons to persuade the powers that be of your cause.
You'll never get me in there.
It's okay, Ond. We've got an agent on the inside. She has access to all the politicians.
She? A young lady agent?
Just go and make contact. She's waiting to meet you on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Here she comes, emerging from the loch. It's just like that scene I did with Ursula Andress, only with great big goose pimples. Well, hello, and who, may I ask, do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Young, Kirsty Young, and here's the Bible and the complete works of Shakespeare.
Thanks, but I'm here to make people say yes to Scottish independence.
Well, you can do whatever you like, as long as you've brought a choice of 8 pieces of music and 1 luxury.
I choose 8 big country singles and a bottle of malt whiskey, shaken not stirred.
Marvellous. Then it's time to throw off the English dictatorship and celebrate a new awakening, the Arran Spring.
The English have stereotyped us. We're still bearing the scars.
Plunder our oil left barely enough to deep fry Mars bars.
We're sick of jokes that we all smoke. It's a load of tripe. So we're dancing a reel to be fairly wheel to the old stereotype. Scotland the brave no longer do. Instead all sing God save us, Scotland the new. No longer the land of the poverty-stricken squit.
After all, quite a few of us are jicky rolling in it.
We're Headbutting the thistles, snubbing sporrans, no loss.
Throwing off the caper, no longer give a toss.
Scotland the brave is now released. And if anyone calls me a cliche, I'll give him a Glasgow kiss. Should all typecasting be forgot?
Aye, it should.
London, here we come. You take the high road, I'll fly business class.
With my massive media contacts, dynamism and powers of persuasion in your grasp of constitutional principle, we can go all the way.
But before that, we need to get some high-profile Scottish celebrities on our side.
I've learned this in my campaign for independence enforcement. You're nothing less you pick up celebrity endorsement.
So armed with a rusty needle, a bag of H and a squelch, it's time for us to get in touch with Irvin Welsh.
Choose Fife. Choose Falkirk. Actually, I'm staying in Dublin, thanks. Sorry.
I thought he was a dead sort, we could use his brains. He's too busy in Ireland where he's spotting trains.
There's still plenty of takers, don't give up yet. I'll call my old friend Lulu, she's a safe bet. Lulu?
I'm not sure.
Well, this is disappointing, it's not working out. First time in my life I'm suffering from doubt.
Let's look a little further to cast our net.
I'll join, I'm Freddie Goodwin. Here's my debt.
You're all right, Fred, you can keep that. Oh, it's written in the wind, it's everywhere we go. Yeah, every single Scottish celeb will probably vote no.
I don't understand why none of these people are joining us.
Come on, let's go to the House of Commons.
Ah, come in, Mr. Ond. I've been expecting you.
Why, it's my old enemy, Alistair Darling. The man they call Dr. No Vote. And you can stop stroking that furry creature.
Just enjoying my eyebrows. Nice work, Kirsty Galore. Thank you for delivering the pasty-faced Paisley file to my secret lair.
Kirsty, I can't believe you double-crossed me.
Rather like a spoiled ballot paper.
I'm sorry, Ond. I like my men like I like my coffee, with massive eyebrows.
Yes, well, never mind all that now. Listen, it's time someone explained to you via the gift of song why Dr. No Vote will always triumph. Acolytes calling for Scottish independence don't know the fiscal implications in attendance. GDP forecasts debased by imprecision. Affirmative response means irreversible decision.
Darling, that sounds dull. It really isn't sexy. Please take off that skin-tight vest. You're making me so queasy. I might find it easy to change my mind and vote for yes.
Oh, but Salmon's plans are scary. I'd say airy-fairy. Back him, it's goodbye, Kirsty. Farewell to your eyebrows. Life is like my eyebrows and hair in black and white. So stay with me, yeah, stay with me, stay with me. And Sunday mornings at the BBC. Voting no is the prudent thing to do. It's time that Salmon woke up and smelled the iron brew. them up, Kirsty.
How can you do this, Kirsty?
I'm sorry, Owen. Alistair has promised to put the entire archive of Desert Island Discs on BBC Scotland's brand new iPlayer.
You expect me to vote no, darling?
No, Mr. Ond, I expect you to die. In precisely 45 seconds, I have primed a bomb to detonate when this unlikely scythe contraption swings through a tripwire, releasing a robotic monkey whose symbols will trigger a sound-sensitive switch, which in turn will prime this tiny pump here, which will then inflate a balloon that upon popping will set off a game of mousetrap. Actually, this is probably going to be more like 30 seconds now.
30 seconds to detonation.
Oh, go on, clear off the lot of you. You're just a bunch of fair-weather supporters. You especially, Dr. No Vote. You wouldn't even exist without the novels of Ian Fleming, a Scotsman.
20 seconds to detonation.
And Kirsty, too. Make your fancy schmancy TV programmes, which you couldn't do if the box in the corner of the room hadn't been invented by a Scotsman. You make me sick. Luckily, I can get better thanks to penicillin, Scottish medicine.
Alex, I'll save you.
Kirsty, you're back.
I never could resist a face that looks like it's enjoyed one too many Scotch pies.
Quick, the bomb.
3, 2.
That was close.
Let's go, Alex. We can escape together.
Oh, it'll be like the end of Thunderball. We could have it off in a dingy.
It's a dinghy, Alex. No, let's escape together to a desert island.
What? Abandon the campaign and our home. Old Reekie. Edinburgh, the home of the SNP lads and Oxbridge grads.
Time to be bold, Ricky. Independence campaign is just not flying for chance of World Cup qualifying.
But the vote's not till 2014. Maybe settle for something in between.
No, let's flee to a coral reef before your ambitions bring us grief. Just you and me on our own desert island.
So that way I get the girl and my own little kingdom. Think you've struck gold, Kirsty? Have my Dundee cake and I get to eat it too. A dream come true. A dream come true. Okay then.
15-minute musical starred Dave Lamb, Pippa Evans and Richie Webb. It was written by Dave Cohen, David Quantick and Richie Webb. The music was composed, performed and arranged by Richie Webb, with music production by Matt Katz. The producer was Katie Terrell.